Going on YouTube? This is B-Boy Turk 1990, and this is my somewhat new updated Spike Bros deck profile. So I got from the sneak peek, I got the delimiters added in here. So, but although I only have two, but I'll explain the rest as I go through the deck. So yeah, this is the break ride version. I'll once I get all the stuff for the Rising Novas, I'll do a deck profile with that. Also with the I might update Ancient Dragons, everything. But first, I gotta get my stuff first. Now, the starter is Mecha Trainer because this is the break ride version, so none of them have the charge ability. So he's um that's why he's playable for now. But the Rising Novas, I have Mecha Analyzer, I have the Rising Novas and stuff like that. So, but yeah, he is still a really good card. You can even play him in the Rising Nova version. Like he's a great starter, same as Mecha Analyzer. So like, but this guy's good with Break Ride because you could get rid of him by counterblasting one to retire him, and you can get your perfect guards or your delimiters depending on the situations you're in. So yeah, amazing starter for spikes. Then on to grade threes. So I finally got my 4 Bad End Draggers. This is the main card. You want to ride this. You want to ride this first before you can ride any other grade 3. So yeah, once you did the break ride, you will so if I put him on top, so I can lead, he'll be 21k beat stick, and my rear guards will gain 15,000 for attacking, and use his Legion skill because of Legion skill and the break ride skill. And once they attack, they will go back to the deck. They'll be in the bottom of the deck. But overall, this one's gonna give you the big power plays once you do the break ride. So you have to play 4 of him. Next, I play 3 Frozen Ogres, the Legion, like a great Legion in this deck because he's the one that gives you the 5,000 when you Legion skill. I mean, even though despite the fact you only do this once, the Legion skill, it's still gonna give you such huge power plays that your opponent's gotta drop a lot of guard to stop their attacks, because once the aggro rush comes in with the Legion main and stuff, which I'll explain a bit later, then it's gonna they have no chance to guard all the attacks. But still, it's still a good ride. And last but not least, 1 Skydiver, because he's the rear guard, and when you bring him out, he's gonna gain. Hold on. You put him in the soul, and once he hits a target, and oh yeah, once he hits like a vanguard or a rear guard, regardless, if he hits, you just put him in the soul, and you can call 1 Spike Brothers from your hand and put it to the deck. I mean, not to the deck, to the field. And like, say if I have him on the field and this one's in Legion, and I have him in hand, he hits, put him in the soul, special, call Frozen Ogre to the one from my hand to the rear, to an open rear, and get my place from there. So this is a really good grade 3 to have. You can play 1 or 2 of him depending how you build it, but I play 1 because I always want to stick to like 8 grade 3. So yeah, I'm not Morikawa. So now to the grade 2s. We play. Hold on. Sorry about that. So we have 4 of the Legion mates. Basically, what gives you the aggro rush. Sorry for my feet. The aggro rush. So like with this, once you're in Legion and he's out, if he attacks, doesn't have to. If he just attacks, counterblast 1 and you just put him in. So bring out another one, do the same thing over and over to bring out Silver Blaze, you Soul Blast 1, and the whole shenanigans come by. So like, yeah, this one's going to keep up with the aggro rush. Next, we play 4 Dudley Masons. He's a Dudley, but this Dudley is amazing because it doesn't matter if he's a rear guard or a vanguard. If you attack hits a vanguard, you can counterblast one, put one a Spike Brothers from your hand to your soul. You just superior call one Spike Brothers from your deck onto the field, and this is you could do this multiple times. Well, you can if you get the Machine Gun Glorious behind. Like you use his skill. I'm not sure if I'm right. So comment if I'm wrong how I said this. But if you use his skill first, you counterblast one, and you put one in his soul. You bring him out. Superior call one, and then you could do Machine Gun Glory. Put him back in and draw a card. I mean, if that's wrong, then thanks for the correction. But that's what I'm assuming. So, but don't quote me on it. Now, but still, he's an amazing grade 2. I'm not sure if I would play this in Rising Novas because Rising Novas is different because they're all charge ability because everyone's is a charge ability. He doesn't have a charge, so I mean he's a grade 2. If you play with the Dudley version, that's actually good. Play him in the Dudley versions, and you can play him. The Break Ride version is way more amazing with him. So that, yeah, Dudley Mason is amazing. And that's why these 2 Silver Blades. Basically, when you call, it doesn't have to be called, but if you could just Soul Blast one, when he attacks, he gains an extra 10k. So in this Legion, Break Ride, so it already had, so it was 9k, it already be attacking for 24, and then use the skill, it would be 34, unboosted. But if you boost it behind it, it could bring up like bigger numbers. So yeah, big numbers will make your opponent squeal. So like, yeah, and they gotta guard shit tons with. They have to guard a shit ton with this one, or perfect guard. But yeah, 2 Silver Blades is good. So wait, let me put this back. My grade 1s. No questions, no explanation needed for perfect guards. I play. Oh shit! Hold on. What the? Where's my 4th one? I remember I had 4. Oh, I see. Hold on. Okay, here it is. You got stuck with these guys. So yeah, 4 Death Flag Draggers. Yeah, basically it's just when he's superior called on the rear guard circle, I can reveal a grade 3. So if I have Bloody Ogle on my hand, I just get Bad End Dragger, so I can just get the what you call it, the Break Ride early. So yeah, this one's is this the Bad End Dragger the Bad End Dragger Searcher. 3 Wonder Boys for now because I don't have, because I'm gonna like replace one of them for another delimiter, and these 2 can be like the stride enablers. So, but yeah, but for now it's a good for 8 since it's a bigger grade 1. So like you could just, it's just a vanilla 8k beat grade 1. It's gonna take opponent's gotta trigger check in order to, or boost it just to beat them. So like yeah. But once I get more of the stuff from Reckless Rampage, I will like revamp it and make it another video. 2 delimiters, like I'm gonna play 3 or 4 delimiters depending on how it goes. But yeah, delimiters is very helpful for the Break Ride. It's basically it. But you do want 4 of that because you want to get to your Break Rides, right? And last but not least, 2 Machine Gun Glorious, just so like you can like kind of put more back in the deck, so you have like enough cards to draw and not deck out. And at the same time, you could get more open rear guard circles. So like when you say you have Dudley Mason and it hits, you want to at least like have her skill in for 1 open guard rear guard circle. So like the grade 1 or grade 2 that's boosted this, going under the deck and stuff like that. So yeah, but Machine Gun Glory is a really good card. And Now for my trigger lineups, 8 crits, 4 that are silence jokers, basically the unflips. Then 4 draws and 4 heals. Yeah, that's the trigger lineup. Now for stride lineup, I play 4 divine hand, good hand draggers. So basically, I could do the break ride if I have the delimiters and stuff like that. But it's like I will be able to bring out 2 grade 3s. One will be going to a rear guard circle. One will be as rest on the Vanguard once this card attacks a Vanguard. So if it attacked the Vanguard, I just counterblast 1 and Persona flip 1. Is it? Oh no, it's counterblast 1 and put a Spike Brother from my hand to the soul. Then I would put this back face up, get 2 grade 3s, one like a Bag and Dragger on the Vanguard, and a Bloody Ogle on the what you call it, on the field, on the rear guard circle. And I play 4 on hits. So godly speed, flash boost. Basically, it's just when he hits, just put one from your hand to the soul. Just superior call 1 from the superior call 1. Spike Brothers from your deck to the field, and they gain 5,000. So it's good if you have like Deadly Mason. It would be good. Frozen Ogle. A grade 3 basically will be helpful with this one once it hits. So yeah, this is my Spike Brothers deck profile. I once I get all the rest of the stuff needed so I will update this deck and make another video of it, and then I'm gonna do one for Rising Novas because I actually like that version. I have it on Cardfight area. It's really I love Rising Nova Spike Brothers. So yeah, this is B-Boy Turok 1990 saying deuces.